What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up.
Police say they've arrested two people for the killing of a woman last week. Officers arrested 21-year-old Arian Clinton and 21-year-old Quaisha Shepard for the shooting death of 20-year-old Stariyana Patterson on West Little Creek Road. Clinton and Shepard face second-degree murder charges.
Yo, what's up, my people? You already know I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. Look, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub. Show me some love. I need all the love I can get. You feel what I'm saying? And if you've been here, like and share if you care. You already know, man, I appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the likes, and all the views. You feel what I'm saying? But today we're going to head over to Norfolk, Virginia. And this happened in May 17th of 2022. And like I said, I'm not no journalist, I'm not no news reporter. I just come and tell y'all the stories that need to be told. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes these stories don't get as much news coverage as the other ones, and also to make people aware of what's going on and aware of the decisions they make. If they can reflect back off of a story that I tell and make better decisions, well, that's what I'm here for, more than just telling a story. But today we got a sad situation, man, and it's very, very detrimental or beneficial who you call your friends. And in this situation, we got 21-year-old Quasia Shepard, and we also have rest in peace Stariyana Patterson, who was also 20 years old. And at the time of this taking place, Stariyana Patterson was the girlfriend of Quasia Shepard's brothers. And Quasia and her brother was real close, as well as, he was a good boyfriend to Stariyana. And, the relationship going good or whatever, but it seems from the investigation, what I've seen and what I've uncovered, that the sister Quasia Shepard, she seemed like a very controversial individual. I don't know whether she had a bad attitude or people like to pick with her because she was the pretty girl. I don't really know too much of all the details, but you just see some people, they just snappy and feisty, and they like to have that little same attitude going on with them. She was also a rapper. She was also on social media heavy. Like I say, she was 21 years old, and she was actually good at doing music. So, you got to take things that they do on the internet with a grain of salt. But Stariyana Patterson, she comes from a good family, a loving family. She's a high school graduate, and she was attending Norfolk State University. And I forgot what she was studying for, but she was on a positive path. Basically, she had a mother, grandmother, grandfather, father. And like I said before, it's very beneficial or detrimental who you call your friends. Now, Quasia Shepard didn't have no beef with Stariyana Patterson. They actually called her and her brother from the beach because she was supposedly getting attacked. She was supposedly getting jumped. Now, I don't know if she's the type of person that talk a lot of smack and then don't like to fight, or she's the type of person that talk a lot of smack and was able to back it up. Therefore, it probably led to a situation where it was multiple girls on her and she couldn't really handle herself. I don't know exactly what it is, but hopefully it was multiple people on her and she couldn't no longer handle herself just by herself. Because ultimately, when her brother and Stariyana pulled up, they was in a defense when they pulled up of Quasia Shepard. Of course, if you somebody's girlfriend, it's of course you're gonna become cool with the family members. And Stariyana was actually innocent in this whole situation. Now the brother hops into the situation due to the fact that he was the one that handed the gun over to his sister. So this is how he gets in the whole entire situation. So imagine from his perspective, right? You just gave your sister a gun and she killed your girlfriend. How now see, this is the part that a lot of people not gonna think about. Like, damn, I done gave my sister the gun to kill the woman that I love, the woman that I seen the future with, the woman I've been laying with, talking about our plans, talking about our future. Like, damn, I just gave my sister a gun and she's no longer here. And it was directly the murder, the unaliving, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy because it's directly connected to him. I understand and I'll take no responsibility from her, right? But it was directly connected to the brother. And if you made it this far, man, I appreciate it, man. Hit that like, bang that like button, man. Hit that sub and show some love. You already know I appreciate it. But you directly connected to your woman losing her life. Like, how, not only how does the family feel, how does he feel? Not only that, how does the sister feel knowing that she didn't intend to shoot her? The sister was shooting at somebody else. And this goes to show you, this is why you don't give people guns when they got high emotions. You don't give them guns and weapons of this nature when they high in their emotions. This is why at the least little bit, he got to take some type of fault about what he did and what he's done, right? Due to the fact that he played the part. If he would have never gave her the gun, therefore, she would have never had the gun. So this doesn't absolve her and what she actually did, because it took action. It took action to do what she did. And just to think about how somebody get hit who's not even involved in the situation. This goes to show me you was misfiring that gun. You was not aiming and shooting. You just wanted to be big and bad and replicate what you seen, and it turned out all bad for you. Now, as far as the update, when you in court and you going through litigations and you going through things of that nature, right? And the magnitude of this case, it usually take 2 to maybe 4 years, depending on how fast the courts want to move and what part of the country it's in, the rules, regulations, and stipulations. And this is a crazy situation in itself. You gotta be very aware, and you gotta be very careful who you decide to call your friends, who you decide to associate yourself with, and what type of areas you don't want to be in. Because these people will drag you into places that you don't want to be in, and you be the one that's sent to their early grave or sent to their demise. You feel what I'm saying? But man, like I said, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Hit that sub, show some love, like and share. If you care, drop down in the comments. Let me know where you watching from. Let me know where you listening from. And if you made this far, you know it's much appreciated. But look, I'll be back with another one on Me TV 1.0. You heard?
Gun violence. And today in Norfolk, a witness in a murder case spoke in court, and it centers around the death of 20-year-old Stariyana Patterson.
And our News 3 reporter Angela Bohan has the latest on this case and a look at how Norfolk is doing when it comes to gun violence.
We've covered quite a lot of gun violence, sadly, over this past year in Hampton Roads, but this shooting really stood out to me. It was a sunny, warm afternoon in May, and when I arrived, there were probably 50 neighbors standing around on the sidewalk watching in horror as they saw the body of Stariyana Patterson lying in front of these apartments.
As I walked away, then the gunshots came, and it seemed like it was a lot of gunshots. And so I had to hurry in the house, but when I looked back, It was a young girl on the sidewalk dead.
Neighbors are still saddened about what happened more than 7 months ago outside their front door at the Parkwood Manor Apartments. Both Quaisha Shepard and Arian Clinton are charged with second-degree murder in Patterson's death. Both defendants were in court. Clinton has been in custody and Shepard has been out on bond. But according to a friend of the victim, it was Shepard who pulled the trigger and that Clinton handed her the gun after the women got into a fight. The witness said that Patterson actually had nothing to do with it.
Who did what they did need to pay for what they did, because they didn't give us life. And they have no right to take a life from nobody.
The defense attorney argued it was self-defense and Shepard should face a manslaughter charge, but the judge denied that request. Patterson's murder was one of 63 in Norfolk this year. That's the same amount as last year. According to Norfolk police, they also worked 176 non-fatal shootings, down slightly from 2021. And this murder case will go before a grand jury. No date has been set yet, but we're told they'll be back in court on February 1st to work out some of the details. And of course, we'll keep you updated.